Hi, everybody, I'm Tom, and this is your word for the day. Our word for today is the word help, and our scripture text comes from Luke chapter 9, verse 12, which says, "Late in the afternoon, the 12 came to him and said, 'Send the crowd away so they can go to the surrounding villages and countryside and find food and lodging, because we are in a remote place here.' Well, he called me on the phone and said, 'Hufty,' we were on this kind of last name basis. He says, 'I need you to come with me.' And so he said he'll drive his truck by and pick me up in about 5 minutes. He was a member of our church, kind of a hard-shelled, crusty guy on the outside, but soft like a marshmallow on the inside. And he had 3 daughters. And he was coming to pick me up to go talk to the oldest one. She had run away from home. And he knew where she was. She was in a drug house located about 10 miles from his house. And when he stopped by my office, I ran out and I got into his truck and I said, 'What's going on?' And he began to explain to me that she had run away from home and that she won't listen to him. And he said, 'She might listen to you, so I need you to go in there and get her out.' Well, my initial thoughts and feelings were fear. I'd never done drugs, much less ever gone into a place where drugs were present. But as I walked toward the house, as my hands were trembling and my heart rate was getting accelerated and beating fast, I was praying. And I was praying, 'Lord, I've never intimidated anyone in my life, but let this be the moment.' And so I knocked on the door and I said, 'Police, open the door!' No, I didn't say that. I just simply called out her name. And I heard people running out the back door. And as I entered the house, I heard her crying in one of the back rooms. She was lost, hurting, abandoned by her so-called friends, and in need of love. And I told her that her parents really loved her, and that was why I was there. They knew her, they loved her, and they wanted her to come home. And she listened, and she came home. And the miracle of love worked again. Well, Jesus' disciples had been through a long day. They were being hard-pressed by a crowd of over 5,000 people. And to compound the pressure they felt, these people were getting hungry. And tired and hungry is not a good combination. And the natural response of the disciples was to send them away and not to help. Now, I don't believe that the disciples were not benevolent. I just think that they were being very practical. They knew their limitations, but they didn't realize the power of the Lord. And He challenged them to help. And with His help, they saw one of the greatest miracles ever performed this side of heaven. So who knows, what might we see if we help? Hey, I look forward to the next time we can connect and learn more from our word for the day.